Star Wars is the most anticipated film of the decade, probably, and it's been one of the most talked about movies this side of, well, anywhere. On the way to go see it, I heard news about it come on the radio, and then I pulled up at the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A and the employees were talking about it also. I'm telling you, it's 1977 all over again, man. But the big question is, does Star Wars deliver? And all I can say is, yes. Oh boy, yes. Alright, let's talk about the cast. Starting off with John Boyega as Finn, I must say he was way better in the role than I expected, and he provided much of the needed comic relief in the film. Yet also, he was very easy to identify with, and he had such a cool journey throughout the film that was just great. Next, it's Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is great, and he's very intimidating when he kind of uncaps that rage on everyone. Although towards the end of the film, you'll know it when you see it, he gets a little less intimidating. But this doesn't make Driver any less good in the role, and I'm very interested to see how the character develops in further installments. Oscar Isaac is great as Poe Dameron, although I wish we gotten to see more of the character than we actually do. Still, he's very likable, and he's good as an X-Wing pilot. Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Boy, he's giving it his all, which, to be fair, is still not a ton since he's 75, but he's very funny as Han, and he brings back the essence of the character without just duplicating his role from 1983. He even has a couple action scenes, which, for a 75-year-old man, is pretty good. Meanwhile, we've got Carrie Fisher as Leia, who isn't my favorite, as she's got the worst dialogue as everyone and feels like she's speaking through some plastic surgery, as well as General Hux, played by Domhnall Gleeson, and he's just a little too over the top. There are also some great minor roles, though, like Lupita Nyong'o as Maz Kanata. But now let's talk about the two real stars of the show, Daisy Ridley as Rey and, metal robot parts as BB-8? Look, BB-8 is fantastic. He's so animated, and somehow J.J. Abrams and the Puppeteers managed to get so many fantastic expressions out of him. It's amazing. Move over, R2. There's now an even more lovable droid. But let's talk Rey. Rey is by far the main character of the film, and she is, I must say, one of the best Star Wars characters ever created, which is saying a lot since this is pretty much Daisy Ridley's first ever role in a film. She's strong and tough and clever, but also manages to pull off all the other aspects needed for the role, and she's just fantastic. But so the story, as some have mentioned, it's very similar to the original trilogy. Not really in an homage way, but more in a, I want to almost say reboot way? Sort of like how Jurassic World was the same old Jurassic Park story, but with old and new characters and a few additions, like the Indominus Rex. But at the same time, I did feel like this brought plenty of new content to the table. Namely, characters. Very, very good characters. So overall, Force Awakens is by far my favorite film of the year. It has a couple flaws, but the characters are some of the best you can get. And the action? Boy, the action is great. So all I can say is, well, see it. You'll love it. Boom, HP1 out. And if you don't have anything else to do, go listen to our Blockbusted episode on it. It comes out on Saturday. Alright, see you guys later.